the name I have outside for this new nursery and primary school that we are starting here. It's called Treasures Montessori Inclusive School. That inclusive is very, very important to whatever we are going to be doing in this environment. Somebody asked a question this morning. She said, why did I paint everywhere white, knowing that children stain walls? It will not be easy to maintain. But because we are intentional about everything, if you have been coming here, you will see that work has not been fast. Work has not been fast. There are so many things we are supposed to have done that we are not doing yet. We are taking our time. Is it the right thing? Is it right? Is it good? Do we need it? Don't we need it? Because it's an inclusive school. It's a school that we are going to be looking at the needs of diverse children. It's a school where student teachers are coming to be learning. It's a prototype. It's not just any school. It's a prototype school. It's a school where people want to come and learn. Why did they put that on the wall? Why did they use only green? Why are they having dark curtains in that room? Like, this place is going to be our sensory room. We have not even done anything there, but it's going to be a sensory room because it's an inclusive school. Why is it going to be a sensory room? It's going to be a sensory room because we are going to have children with developmental disabilities, autistic children. Good morning, how are you, Venice? Autistic children, children with speech delay, maybe a bit of cerebral palsy. We are not going to be admitting critical cases. They are critical cases. But mild cases that we are going to be able to manage, we are going to admit them. They are going to be part of us here. And for one reason or the other, they will definitely need to go into the sensory room when they're having meltdowns, when they're having tantrums, when we want to do therapy for them. There are some things we will not be able to do in front of other students so that we don't send the wrong information home. Why are we doing this? One of the major reasons why I decided to start this school is because we have got to a point where we are turning up a lot of students. We are graduating. We've not graduated less than 15 since we started. 15, 18, 20. You saw the number that graduated the other time. Our intention is that when the teachers start going out, going to schools, going to classes, they should be effective. That's why we are not only teaching theory. There should be a level of effectiveness. They should go to schools and the school should know that this is a trained person. There is something about this person. There is something unique about this person. There are some information this person have that other teachers that have been coming here or other teachers that are interviewed with this person does not have this information. And by His grace, we've been having that happening, but we want to have more. Now, do we have more? The training is not 100% if we don't have a prototype school like what we are trying to have here, where teachers can sit down. I can sit with a teacher and say sit, and I sit, and that's a child, and we are observing and we are writing things down, and I'm telling that teacher, did you see this? Did you notice this? Did you notice how many minutes? You people were not here. I think it's the set that graduated. I think some, a few of, I think Tokwe was there and a few people. A girl with autism that was brought here some months ago was sitting under that place, and I wanted to do an assessment, and I did intentionally ask the parent to bring her on a Saturday, so I called some of the teachers and we did the evaluation together. Within the period that girl was with us with her parents, I think that should be between 45 minutes to 1 hour, she has seizures about 4 times. She has seizures about 4 times. And even the parents didn't know she was having seizures. My students even didn't know she was having seizures, but this girl can just hold a bottle water, because they always go with a bottle water like that with her everywhere they go. She held the bottle water. She wanted to put the water in her mouth, and she was. And I had to tell the father that she's having seizures, and it's repeated and it's repeated. If she did not come here, if those students did not come here, how would they know that she's having seizure? How would I have been able to point it out to them? You understand? There's no amount of story I can tell you, or I can be telling you, that will be as good as you seeing it. Now, this type of things we are doing, we have tried to work with a private inclusive school. Initially, our students were going for internship 1 week in a private inclusive school. What this woman will do is to put them in her classes, because she has about 2 buildings in that compound. She will just distribute them into the classes to go and assist her teachers. At the end of the day, from morning till, she insisted they must be resuming with them by 7:30. These are school owners. They will leave their schools. Teachers take permission, go there. By 1, they will tell them to go. They will not teach them anything. They will not even take them to any sensory room. And she has sensory rooms. That was the reason why I decided to do business with her. She has about 5 sensory rooms. She has speech room, she has physio. They will not take them to any of these rooms to show them anything, except if those students were inquisitive. They now go to our therapist and say, please. When they want to do assessment, they will send them out. So what did they go there to do? And we're paying 10,000 naira per teacher per week. We said we were tired of that. We decided to approach Lagos State. Let's start using Lagos State schools, because they have more cases. You will see more cases. There are some cases you will see in Lagos State inclusive schools that you will never see in private schools, because I don't know how God did it. I think the poor, they have the worst of the worst special needs children. And I know that the reason why it is like that is that they are so poor that they can't even afford to do any intervention. So they allow those children really get worse, because you will see some deaf, some cerebral palsy, some autism that you don't even know is existing. So you will see cases there, but nobody is talking to you. One is in Igondo here, another one is at Oki, at Yanapaja. I've been to the 2. Anytime my students go there, I have to go there. It's still the same thing. In fact, this last one, it was our students that were going there to teach the teachers. I have videos, I have pictures on this phone. Videos, pictures of my students doing so many activities. The teachers will abandon, for that 1 week that our students will be there, they will abandon the children for them. A whole school. The one at Igondo here, I went there. The teachers, all the teachers were in their classes, they were talking. They were gisting with each other. They left the children for my students. They were the ones teaching them. So it is still almost the same thing. We are not getting what we want. And there is something about me. When I'm doing something, I always have a goal in mind. And once I've not achieved my goal, you can't stop me. You can slow me down, but you can't stop me. I will make sure that my goal, I achieve it. And my goal is that for every student that will come here, that will leave, by the time you are leaving, you know everything about Montessori 1, you know everything about special needs 2. You can do any intervention for special needs children. That is when you can beat your chest and say, I am a professional. If you cannot do these 3 things, you are not a professional early years teacher. And when you become a professional early years teacher, when you get those information I'm talking about, I am not the one that will tell you that you have got it. Even you will know. Because you know what you knew before you came here. And you will know what you are now going out with. That no, I can deal with this, I can deal with this, I can deal with that. So, one of the important things, can you help me share the link? I'm online already, and Mr. Lighton is not here. Now, one of the goals of being a good early years teacher, Mr. Iye, welcome, sir. One of the goals of being a good early years teacher is that you must also be able to, can you send it to me so that I can also share it to the groups? Montessori talks about the prepared environment. The prepared environment. Now, in terms of early years, okay, thank you. In terms of early years, you cannot say the environment is prepared if you are not putting into factor how the classroom looks like. How the classroom looks like. Who prepares the environment? Who prepares the environment? The teacher. It is your responsibility to prepare the environment. Most of you came inside now and you're looking and you're saying, this place, so let me tell you, let me shock you. Do you know that the only thing I bought to make this place look like this, that change this place, is the paint? Every other thing I used inside this compound, I have it in this house before. Am I lying? Everything, including the grass, everything, I have always had it in this house. Why didn't I use it like this? I was not running a nursery school. So I was feeling, why do I need to do all of this for teachers? But when the decision came that now we want this place to look child friendly, we are not thinking about children, I sat down, ideas started coming. What is that roof doing there? What is that shelf doing there? Why don't you move that one here? Why don't you move this one there? And then we made that place. It is the Montessori materials we have in this place that we move to that room. It is the shelves we move there. The only thing that makes it look appealing to you is paint. Paint. Go to my office there, you can't see anything there again. I've removed everything that is there. Most of them are here now. That carpet you are seeing in the center, is the carpet inside my office there that I put there. So one of the things that you have to know how to do as an early years teacher who wants to prepare the environment is, before you begin to think we need this, we need that, look inwards. There are so many things you have that can be useful. Look inwards, so that it won't be too cumbersome for you, so that you won't go and spend the money you don't even have, because all of us are managing in this country. But if you look inwards, look at the flower vases, you need flower in that place, look at the flower vases, look at this, look at that, you see that almost half of what you need you have. So what is classroom decoration? Mr. Lighton, can you share the links? What is this thing? Is awful. It was on, I don't know. The favoritism. Now, what is classroom decoration? What is classroom decoration? Classroom decoration refers to the intentional design and arrangement of a learning environment. Classroom decoration refers to the intentional design and arrangement of a learning environment. Intentional design and arrangement of a learning environment. I'm repeating it. Intentional design and arrangement of a learning environment. So it's not about the design alone. The arrangement is also a factor. Some people don't know how to arrange anything. Some people don't know how to arrange anything. They can have materials that can fill this building, but when you go there, everything is upside down. Everything is upside down. So you must be intentional about design and also arrangement. And if you don't know how to do it, please come and pay Mr. Badari. She will help you to do it. That's my job. Intentional design and arrangement of a learning environment, visual and physical elements. Visual and physical elements. Talking about how a learning environment looks or should look like. It's not just about posters and you cut papers, different type of colors, sugar paper, clinical paper. No. It's not all about posters and cutout shapes. It includes wall displays. Now, if you look at, I'm downstairs here, oh, and Key is here with me. Oh. What do you want? You want to go upstairs? Now, if you look at my walls, you know I draw on walls. You know that's what I do. But because this is not going to be the permanent place of this school, I don't want to deface the walls. So I decided I'm not doing any wall painting. But I still decorated the walls. How did I decorate the walls? Can you tell me? Those flex banners. Those flex banners with quotation, with quotes, Dr. Maria Montessori's quotes. Now, I infused a marketing strategy into those flex banners. Every of those children you are seeing their pictures on those flex banners are going to come to this school. They are intended students. You understand? It's a marketing strategy. Because if you see your son's face there and you bring your friend, when your friend then says, Mommy Jomiloju niye, she will want her own son's face to show somewhere. Do you see that? Do you see that marketing strategy? Do you see that marketing strategy? Are you getting it that I use? Now, that's a marketing strategy on its own. The one on the road there, will you see the one on the road when you are coming? About 3 or 4 children are on it. It's also a marketing strategy. You understand? So, wall displays, anchor charts, students' artwork, and alphabet lines, thematic boards, and information posters. All of these things have to come together for you to show the child and the parents that this is, let me call it for you, anchor charts, student artwork, comma, anchor charts, comma, student artwork, comma, number and alphabet lines, comma, thematic boards, and information posters. Now look at the board. There is thematic theme. Look at the board behind you. Look Look at the board. Yes, look at this one. Look at this one here. The doors. We are going to be decorating all these things. But before we do that, that's why we are going to be decorating them. That's why I said you should come with your scissors and all these things. But before we do that, we need to listen to this information. Now, learning centers, learning zones. Learning centers, learning zones. Defined as areas for reading. Learning centers or learning zones are defined as areas for reading, maths, dramatic play. They are defined for areas for reading, maths, dramatic play, block building, and art. Each with their own relevant materials and visuals. Now, under that shed I have outside there, there's going to be a reading corner. Under that shed we have there, there's going to be a reading corner. There's going to be a reading corner for children. Now, elements. Mobiles. How many of you know mobiles? Hanging. Mobiles. Those are the ones we call mobiles. The ones that will hang, that will drop from the roof. Mobiles, hanging student work, and thoughtfully placed plants for natural objects. Thoughtfully placed plants for natural objects. Thoughtfully placed plants. How many of you have noticed that I have thoughtfully placed some plants? How many of you have noticed it? They have thoughtfully placed some plants somewhere. Go to the Montessori room. Oh yeah, all of you, drop your Bible. Go to the Montessori room. Go and tell me what you saw different there. Oh, send links on your groups. No, they went to check something in the Montessori room. They went to check something. Good morning. Is this Joy? No. Okay. Okay. It's somebody that talked to me that the face is just like this. You can come here. Morning. Welcome. Come back, oh. Flowers. Tell them to come, oh. They want to learn work. You have not paid for apprenticeship. Yes, so I want to learn work. You have not paid for apprenticeship. You want to learn work. You pay for apprentice before you learn work. What did you see different in the Montessori room? Let's talk. You saw natural flowers and artificial flowers. Now, nature. Nature is a very important aspect of the Montessori environment. Nature is a very important part of the Montessori environment. There must be plants in the Montessori environment. Nature. If I have my way, I will dig some of the ground and have sand that children can touch. Nature is a must in the Montessori environment. So you've seen where I infused nature to it now. thoughtfully placed plants or natural objects. Furniture arrangements. Furniture arrangements. Furniture arrangements. The layout of desks, tables, and shelves. The layout of desks, tables, and shelves to facilitate movement. The layout of desks, comma, tables, comma, and shelves to facilitate movement, collaboration, and focus. We have not even got to that. We have not done one table and chair in this school. One. We never get money for that one. The layout of tables and chairs to facilitate movement. Now, to facilitate movement, collaboration, and focus. Now, when you are arranging chairs, we don't used to sit like this. Do we used to sit like this when we come for lectures? But because we are going to do some activities that must bring all our focus together. Yesterday, I intentionally, I don't know why you are not on this table, oh. Madam, I don't know why you are not on this table. Now, I have to intentionally arrange the tables like this because I want everybody's focus to be here. I pity those that decided to attend this class online because they are going to miss so many things. That's just the basic truth. It's not something we are going to be sitting down. We are going to do it today. We are going to agree on a day next week. Who is not on midterm next week except Abekuta woman? That's the only person. You've done your midterm is this week. Sorry. You come. If you like yourself, give yourself that one day next week and come, oh, because that next week, that one day next week is when I want to do the practical. Each board, what is going to be on each board, and why are they supposed to be there? How your curriculum, your scheme should be ruling these boards every 2 weeks. How your curriculum and your scheme should be dictating what is on this board. It's not you will just put something on the board for the whole term, whole session. It will be there. That's not classroom decoration. That's not classroom decoration. I'm talking to you. Okay, you know that is you. Okay. Now, color scheme and lighting. Talking about color scheme, scholastica. There is a seat here. Color scheme and lighting. Scheme. Color scheme and lightning. Color scheme and lightning. The use of color psychology and natural ambience lighting to create a specific mood. The use of color psychology. The use of color psychology and natural ambience. Natural ambience lighting to create a specific mood. We're talking about white. We're talking about white. Why did I use white? They are going to dirty it. Now, we're talking about an inclusive school. This is going to be an inclusive school. Children generally react to mood. Children have mood swings. Because they lack a lot of words to talk about what they are feeling. An adult can say, I'm tired, I don't even feel like doing anything this morning. If a child says so, some of you are going to beat the child or you are going to flog the child. You are tired. A child like you, what have you done? My friend, come on, sit down. Forgetting that they are humans too. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you in class before. The reason why a lot of children cry for a long time in many schools is the color in their classrooms. The ambience of their classroom. The ambience. There's an ambience that children, you will put children, even if they want to throw tantrums, it will be limited. The environment will be soothing. It will be soothing. A lot of lightning, sun ray. The environment will be soothing. That is the reason why you've seen me use white. And it's going to remain white. I don't care the number of times that we'll be painting, but it's going to remain white. Because we want to have less distraction as teachers, as adults, in the environment of the child, so that we can concentrate on our core work. If a child is coming for 2 weeks, where do you have time as a teacher to sit down and even think on what you want to teach the child? Your focus will always be take him out, pet him, give him water, give him biscuit, give him this. Because you, as the adult in the environment, did not take care of these things before the child comes. So there's going to be a lot of ventilation, there's going to be a lot of color, there's going to be a lot of play, there's going to be a lot of fun. While we are learning. So color is a big factor. If you are not going on white, you are going on colors like baby blue, sky blue, sweet blue. That we paint down dark color system that all of you used to do. You will cut. Now you sabi o, me. If I'm going to add any color to this thing, maybe door angles. Door angles. When people are passing, I can make it a bit dark. Door angles. But relatively, everywhere is going to be white. Because we are not breeding animals. We are breeding humans. Who in few weeks or months, we begin to normalize and know that I need to do this. I need to keep my hands here. This is where I need to keep my hands. As the day goes, that's why I am intentional about everything I'm doing. As you come every week, you are going to be learning. You are going to be seeing some things. Please, everything you see, put it, note it down. Don't just look, see. There's a difference between looking and seeing. Make sure you see. Mr. Badari has put pink in that place. If you don't understand why I put pink there, ask me. Mr. Badari, why did you add pink? Because there's going to be a reason for every single thing in this environment. Somebody came to see me yesterday, and I was upstairs. Normally, this person would have climbed up to come and see me. The moment he came in, he just went under that place and went to sit down. Open fan and sit down on the table. When I came down, I said, what happened? He said, this next step is too fine for us to go up. Forget about up. This place is okay. It's okay. This office. As I enter like this, I just love this place. I just sit down there. I'm enjoying myself. Even me. Today is Saturday. On Thursday, I was in that place from around 9 in the morning till around 8 at night. I sat down there. That was where I ate my breakfast. I ate my lunch, and I kept walking there. The ambience. There's an ambience that even you will know that this place is comfortable. You have to make the ambience of the learning environment comfortable for children if you want to enjoy them. So it's not the typical Nigerian school. Put 10 tables. They call it about 15. It should contain 15. Is there animals that you are putting there? In a normal preschool setting, this room we are sitting should not take more than 15 to 18 children. This room, as big as it is. And that 15 to 18 children, you have to factor in that they are going to be moving in between this room. They are going to be moving. So you don't want to create a space where people's children will be wounded. You use the leg to hit the table. They want to go out. Everybody will fall. 3 will fall. 4 will hit their face. You have to make the environment safe and comfortable. Now, in essence, classroom decoration is the third teacher. The environment is the third teacher. I've always said that. The first teacher of the child is the parents. The second teacher is the school teacher, and the environment is the third teacher of the child. The environment is the third teacher of the child. This is a concept from Reggio Emilia's approach, where the environment itself is an active participant in the learning process. The environment is an active participant in the learning process of the child. Should I go again? This is a concept from the Reggio Emilia approach. This is a concept from the Reggio Emilia approach, where the environment itself is an active participant in the learning process. Where the environment itself is an active participant in the learning process. Number 2, why is it important for children aged 2 to 10? Why is the issue of the environment? Why is it? Can you move your chairs here a bit? Can you move your chairs here a bit? Move a bit. Why is it important for children aged 2 to 10? The impact of a well-decorated classroom. The impact of a well-decorated classroom is profound and evolves with the child's developmental stage. You can put it on. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I was just enjoying natural. 2 to 10. Why is it important for children aged 2 to 10? That's number 2. Everything we've done is number 1. This is number 2. Now, the impact of a well-decorated classroom is profound and evolves with the child's developmental stage. The impact of a well-decorated classroom is profound and evolves with the child's developmental stage. As the child is developing, let's say this is the classroom for age 2. The child is age 3, going to nursery 1, another class. The child is moving to another environment. The environment the child will be moving to will be determined by the activities and the curriculum of that class. The younger they are, the more space they need because of movement. As they get older, they may not use a very big space, but they still need a space for different activities. Different activities. There's going to be a kitchen somewhere here. There's going to be a kitchen, child-sized kitchen for children to participate, to do things, to do practical life activities. There's going to be that somewhere here. I don't know where it's going to be as we continue building, but it's going to be somewhere. A kitchenette. They are going to have it. Now, age 2 to 5, early childhood, preschool. That's the first one I'll talk about before I go to 5 to 10. Age 2 to 5, early childhood, preschool. What do they need? What does age 2 to 5 need? They need brain development and stimulation. Brain development and stimulation. Because the brain of an average human achieve 95%, I'm not asking you to write that, achieve 95% development between the age of 0 to 3 years. 95% of brain development happens between the age of 0 to 3 years. So it's only 5% that we need till we grow like this, and that 5% will stop at the age of 25. Till children are 25, their brain is still growing. It stops growing. The brain stops growing fully develop at 25. So those of you that used to ask your 20-year-old, 22-year-old, are you a baby? They are baby. Because their brain have not finished developing. That is why most of us women in Africa are having problem with marriage. Because a good percentage of us go into marriage when our brain has not even fully developed. We are not ready. We are still children. They carry you at 22. You go and marry somebody of 35 that has already become principality and power. How will he not beat you? You don't even have the wisdom to deal with him. You don't even have the wisdom. You don't have the smartness. When I see 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20 get pregnant, I pity them. That's a baby having a baby. That's a baby having a baby. At 20, she is still a baby herself. We are not talking about 14-year-old getting pregnant. 13. Who is going to take care of who? That's a baby. She doesn't even understand what is going on in her body. Me, as a full-grown adult, after 30, if I want to give birth, I used to book private room. The day I go and register for antenatal like this, I will tell the nurse, put it in front of my card, private room. Because if I'm in labor, I will be the way God created me like this. No cloth will be on my body. No cloth. I will not wear anything. I don't care who you are. Don't come to my room. That's why I book private room. Even nurse, you will knock before you enter. Because I will not wear any clothes. I'm not comfortable with any clothes. That's me, adult. How much more a 15-year-old? How will she understand what is doing her? So you see, the brain is still developing. So we have brain development and stimulation. Young children's brains are wired to absorb information from their surroundings. That's the way God created their brain. God created their brain for them to absorb information from their surrounding. So what are you giving them to see in their surrounding is the key factor here. Let me say that again. Young children's brains are wired, W-I-R-E-D. Young children's brains are wired to absorb information from their surroundings. Therefore, a visually rich, print-rich environment builds neural connections and foundational knowledge. I'm coming. Give me 1 minute. I want to recharge my data. I said the brains of children are wired to absorb information from their surroundings. Did you get that? Yes. Okay, come in. My phone is closed. Therefore, a visually rich, print rich, R-I-C-H, print rich, a visually rich, print rich, environment builds Welcome, good morning. Sit down. Builds neural connections and foundational knowledge. Builds neural connections. That's the connections that happens in the brain, the neurons of the brain. Builds neural connections and foundational knowledge. Colors, shapes, and letters. Colors, shapes, and letters. In brackets. Colors, shapes, and letters in brackets. Now, language and vocabulary development. Language, for those of you that just come in, you can take points. Everybody is going to get this handout. You can take points like they are taking. Now, I said put colors, shapes, and letters in brackets. Colors, shapes, and letters. Put it in brackets. Adebayo, can you call Mr. Lighton for me? Color, shapes, and letters in brackets. Then the next one is language and vocabulary development. Language and vocabulary development. Language and vocabulary development. Labels on shelves. Not Montessori shelves. We don't label Montessori shelves. But you can label other shelves. Maybe you have science area. Labels on shelves. Block puzzles. Labels on shelves. Block puzzles. Pictures with words and charts. Pictures with words and charts. Introduce new vocabulary and encourage communication. Introduce new vocabulary and encourage communication. A nursery school is not supposed to be a quiet place. If you have children in the nursery, in the preschool, and I come to your school, and that place is very quiet, I'm going to be afraid of you. You are either abusing the children or your teachers are abusing the children. A preschool is not supposed to be a quiet place, because that is where children are learning language. That is where language development and communication is happening. What is communication? Is it not talking? Yeah. So you are telling them, keep quiet, shut up, hold your mouth, put your head on the table. You are abusing them. Oh, government will arrest you. They should report your school. They must talk. They must talk. If they are not talking, you must engage them in communication. You must talk to them. They are there to pick new words, new languages that they're going to use at home. You must be discussing with them from time to time. You must be discussing with them. You must be singing with them. So one of the criteria of those that are coming to work with me in this school, you must know how to sing. If you don't know how to sing, you can't be a teacher in my school. You must know how to sing. You must be able to play with children. You must be able to laugh. Nobody will come to my school and be tighty face like she's the only one that Tinubu is dealing with. I don't want that type of teacher around me. And you enter gate in the morning, your face will be like this. Like all the Okada men from Ikeja to Ikotu, they fought you. No, you go back to your house. When you anything that is doing you, when you get to that Pako bus stop, drop it there. Drop it at that Pako before that Idera community gate. Just drop it there for those boys there. Tell them to keep it for you. When you are going home, you leave this place. Go and carry it. Carry it to your house. Don't bring it here. The moment you enter that Idera community, you are coming here. Begin to smile. Good morning, ma. Good morning. And you meet parents on the road. Good morning, ma. Temilade, how are you? David, how are you? Good morning. Till you come here. That's the language here. Now, routine and security. Routine and security. Routine and security. A well-organized and predictable environment helps children understand what to expect. A well-organized and predictable environment Mr. Lighton, carry that pill inside, that black pill. Take it inside. Let it leave that place. Put it in that next class. A well-organized and predictable environment helps children understand what to expect. Children don't like surprises. It makes them get confused. It makes them get confused. You have to let them know what to expect. If every morning they come here and we go under that space on the grass there to do circle time, once they come in, they drop their bags. Nobody will tell them. You will find them in that place. That's children for you. Children like routine and order. They thrive on routine and order. Whether the teacher is there or not, they will go to that place. They will go and sit down in a circle. They can start singing. They will start talking to them. You don't see them do fellowship in your school. You have not seen the one that do fellowship. I used to have one in my former school, Ife. She will carry about 5 people. They will go and stay behind the door. Oh yeah, close your eyes. Lift him up. Yeah. Lift him up. She will be pastor. She is choir master. She is everything. She will conduct. Close your eyes. Father, in the name of Jesus, you will see the one that will be doing like this. That's children for you. That's children for you. It is adults that don't have order. Today you do this one. Tomorrow you go and do that one. Children. So in order for the children to thrive, there must be consistency and order in their environment. A well-organized and predictable environment helps children understand what to expect. Reducing anxiety. When the learning environment is changing every time. Today they come, they see this. Tomorrow you have moved them this. It makes children anxious. Some of them will come in and they will just start crying. Nothing happened to them. They are not hungry. But because they don't understand, this is our class. Why is this place like this? They can start crying. That's children for you. Because they don't even have the words to ask you, Miss Scholastica, what's happening? The ones that are bold can ask you, is this our class? They can ask you. But those ones that cannot talk, the only thing is for them to start crying. A clear circle time rug. You see that rug? You see that carpet in the middle of the compound? That's circle time. That's our circle time. That's going to be our circle time rug. Because we're going to be doing circle time rug. Because we're going to be doing circle time every morning before the sun comes out. So somebody can ask, Mr. Badare, will the sun not disturb? No. Circle time must happen between 7:45 to 8:15 in the morning, maximum. So before the sun comes out and is hot, we are finished. We are done with circle time and we have come in. Now, labeled cubes and a dedicated reading corner create a sense of order and safety. Labeled cubes, cube, labeled cubes and a dedicated reading corner create a sense of order and safety. Then the next one is sensory development. A sense of order and safety. A sense of order and safety. The next one is sensory development. Sensory development. Sensory development. Decorations with different textures. Decorations with different textures. In brackets, fabric, comma, in brackets, fabric, comma, smooth paper, comma, decorations with different textures. And as I said, in brackets, fabric, comma, smooth paper, comma, rough edges, and the use of natural light, versus lamp, provide vital sensory input. I told you this is going to be our sensory room. Where are you? Vital sensory input. Vital sensory input. Now I told you, I said this is going to be our sensory room. Why did I pick this place as the sensory room? It's a room that is in between rooms, because sensory rooms are not where you have very bright colors. Sensory rooms are rooms that looks like you want to make your bedroom cozy at night. You know that coziness you give your bedroom at night, you put on blue lamp so that you can sleep, so that you can be calm. That's what a sensory room is. It's also a padded room. The walls, to an extent, are going to be padded, so that when children are having meltdowns or tantrums and they decide to hit their head, they will meet a soft landing, because hitting their head is going to create problem. And because we are going to have specialized children there, we have to make the ambience and everything there ready for them. The type of light, the type of ventilation, the walls, the floor, everything must meet their need. Do you understand? Now, independence and ownership. That's the next one. Before we go to age 6 to 10. Independence and ownership. When materials are labeled with pictures and words, independence and ownership. When materials are labeled with pictures and words, children can find use. When materials are labeled with pictures and words, children can find, use, and clean up independently. You label the toilets. When the child gets to the front of the door, he sees toilets. He goes in. Inside the toilet, there is tissue paper, there is wipe, there is water. The child must know how to use any of these three. Either the child is used to using water from home to clean up, or the child is used to using tissue. That does not say there will be nobody there as a support staff or as a cleaner to stand and watch the child do it and ensure that the child does it right and cleans his or her hand before leaving there. But the main thing is you provided all the necessary amenities in the restroom for the child, thereby making the restroom comfortable for the child. It's not, Miss Scholastica, come and clean for me. Why can't you clean for yourself? There is no water. Even when I'm not running a business in this house, it is a crime for water not to be in this house. It's a crime for water not to be in my environment generally. At night, I can go to the bedroom and bathe 3 times. It's according to how my body is doing me. If I feel that, I will just remove the cloth, enter, put shower on my head, go back to my bed. I will not even use any towel, put fan. So water must always be, water is life. I don't think I can survive any environment that there is no water. They say in abroad, they don't need to bath every day. They should forget about me. They should hold their abroad. Me, I will bath every day. How will you not bathe? Why will you not put water on your body? So you must provide all the convenience for the child in the environment. Now the next one. Age 6 to 10, primary or elementary school. Age 6 to 10, primary or elementary school. Number one, supporting academic goals. We are still talking about classroom decoration. Supporting academic goals. That means the decoration you are going to be doing in the class of the children age 6 to 10, you must have in mind that you are supporting their academic goals. Decorations shift towards supporting the curriculum. Everything you put in their environment must be in relevance with the curriculum you are using for them. A multiplication table must be on the wall. A multiplication table. Comma. A map of the world. A map of the world. A map of the world. A word wall. Sight words, word, W-O-R-D. A word wall. Comma. A timeline of historical events. A timeline of historical events. Or steps of the scientific method. Or steps of the scientific method. This serves as constant passive reinforcement. This serves as constant passive reinforcement. This serves as, you can come here. Is there a chair? Did you see a chair there? You can come here. Passive reinforcement. This serves as constant monitoring, constant passive reinforcement. Then the next point after that is fostering a growth mindset. Fostering a growth mindset. Fostering a growth mindset. They are developing, they are growing. They are called age 6 to 10. So, displaying student work, their work. These are students' work I have on this wall. These are projects of the last students that graduated. These are students' work I have on the wall. Displaying students' work, comma, drafts, comma, and projects. Displaying students' work, comma, drafts, comma, and projects emphasizes the process of learning. Emphasizes the process of learning, not just the final product. Not today is our graduation. Come and read citation for your parents. Come and read talk about, somebody should come and talk outside about Macaulay. How did we get there? The process. How did we get there? The process of learning, not just the final product. Full stop. Quotes about perseverance and resilience encourage a positive attitude. Quotes about perseverance and resilience encourage a positive attitude. Enhancing engagement and curiosity. Enhancing engagement and curiosity. Yes, that's another point. Enhancing engagement and curiosity. Enhancing engagement and curiosity. Thematic decorations. Taking the word from theme. Thematic decorations, e.g., a space explorer. Thematic decorations, e.g., a space explorer. No, a space exploration, sorry, a space exploration corner or an under the sea reading area. A space exploration corner or an under the sea reading area. That means that reading area you might use under the sea artworks, wall art activities to decorate that corner. Let's say this is the reading corner now. I now decide to put fishes, crabs, sea the theme I decide to use for that reading corner is a underwater theme to decorate that reading corner. That's what I'm talking about. Can spark interest and make learning more immersive and exciting. Can spark interest and make learning more immersive and exciting. Now let me quickly tell you that one of the easiest ways, what do you want? More immersive, IMMERSIVE, more immersive and exciting. Now let me tell you that the easiest way for you to have class control, a lot of people used to send messages to me. I'm training 2 schools during this midterm break, and what they all want is classroom management. Which classroom are you managing? Classroom that you did not design, classroom that you were not intentional about how it will look. I went to one school to train somewhere around Bagada. I did the training upstairs. It's a story building. I did the training upstairs. When I was coming down, when I was going to leave, I was coming down the staircase. Me that I'm an adult, the place was so dark. I have to put on the light of my phone. I was doing like this to come down. Me that I'm an adult. How many times will children be falling in that place? Madam, what are you doing? You came late and you are still disturbing my class. Go and sit down. Now, classroom management and community. Your class management starts from the arrangement of your classroom. It's not the children. Your classroom management starts from the arrangement of your classroom. And the first person for you to manage is yourself. When you want to manage children, the first person for you to manage is yourself. If you cannot control yourself, you cannot control children. Because every of their mood and their action is what will be controlling you. When this one crying, you say, shut up, stop crying in my class. Keep quiet. Stop making noise. All of you are noise makers. You and the children, everybody is making noise. Because you have not conquered yourself. Their actions is what is controlling you. That one run outside. Demilade, come back here, come back. Go and sit down. Did I not tell you not to go out without telling me? See your head. Who is controlling the class now? It's the children that are controlling you. You are not the one controlling them. They are the one controlling you. Did I ask you to go and carry your lunch box? Come. The only thing you know how to eat is food. Come in. So, class management and community. Charts outlining classroom jobs, roles, and responsibilities. Charts explaining classroom jobs, roles, and responsibilities. Did you hear what I said? Charts explaining classroom jobs, roles, and responsibilities. Rules co-created with students You have to create your classroom rules and regulations together. All of you have to agree, because you are also a part of this class community. Yes, you are the teacher, but you are the part of the class community. If you behave in a way that is not right, they are supposed to tell you. I know that most of you teachers, you will stop using your phone when students start telling you, Mrs. Jagade, you are using your phone in the class. Shebi shame will catch you. Shame will catch you. You will keep it inside your bag. Until we encourage children to start telling teachers like that, Mrs. Alalade, you are not supposed to use your phone now. You put it in your pocket. Shame will catch you. The other one, nobody will catch you again. They are the people that will tell you. Just like you tell them it's not time to eat, they will also tell you, Mrs. Suwachuku, it's not time to use your phone. Okay now. So, outlining classroom job rules co-created with students and a calm down corner. Calm down corner, not naughty corner. A calm down corner, not naughty corner. I used to call my own a thinking corner. Go and think. I put big question mark there. Big, very big question mark. I will cut it out with paper, put it in that corner. And I always put one chair there. There's always a chair. Nobody takes that chair away. When you misbehave, I'll tell you, go to that corner. Go and think about what you did. If it's good or bad, go and sit on that chair. Face the wall there. Be asking yourself, this thing that I did, is it good? Is it good? Is it right? Then after some time, they will come back to me. I will ask, have you thought about it? What did you think? Mr. Badare, it's not good. It's not good. So what do we do? So don't call it naughty corner. You can call it a calm down corner or a thinking corner. With soothing visuals, with soothing, that's pleasing, soothing visuals, help manage behavior and build a cohesive classroom community. With soothing visuals, help manage behavior and build a cohesive classroom community. Did you get that? Or I should go through it again? With soothing visuals, help manage behavior and build a cohesive classroom community. COHESIVE. This is where I will stop before we go for break. Classroom community. Yes. Then number 3, factors to consider before starting classroom decoration process. Factors to consider before starting the decoration process. Rushing to decorate, don't write this one, I'm explaining. Rushing to decorate can make your classroom clustered. I have gone to classrooms before that they decorate before. It looks like a shrine. Yes. I have entered a decorated classroom that looked like a shrine. In fact, that was not decoration, that was distraction. Colors were too many. When I entered, the first thing I asked myself was, what are they talking about here? Colors were everywhere. Pink, yellow, red, orange. It's like somebody gave that teacher the assignment that you must finish all these colors in this room. What? That is another low on its own. Apart from the color you use to paint the wall, that is another low point when it comes to ambience of a school environment. When colors are too much, it makes children tensed up. They'll be tensed up. Even you. Imagine every one of us here is wearing red. Everyone here, we are all wearing red. Red, as in red, like this. How are we going to lose? If they snap the picture, they will not say maybe we are doing witchcraft meeting. They will say those people are in cults. They are doing one witchcraft. The colors were too much. The decorations were too many. The whole wall, there was no space on the wall. Everything was clustered. You can't identify language area, math area, ground rules. Everywhere was, it was a waste of resources and time, because they must have put on a lot of time to do that. But it was not, it didn't achieve the purpose. So educational philosophy and learning goals. That's under factors to consider before starting the decoration process. Education philosophy and learning goals. What is your teaching style? Education philosophy and learning goals. What is your teaching style? When I'm talking about your teaching style, I'm talking about the method you are using. Is it Montessori? Is it regio play based? Or is it traditional? Or is it EYFS? These are all learning areas that people use in early years. Is either you are using Montessori, you are using regio play based, you are using traditional, or you are using EYFS. If you go to some school, you will see Montessori here, you will see EYFS here. You will not know the one that you see on this side, inside the same classroom. You will not know the one you see. The only two learning areas you can see in this place, in this school, is Montessori. Montessori, not Montessori, oh, Montessori, 80%. Reggio Emilia, 20%. Reggio Emilia, Reggio, Reggio, Emilia, Emilia, Reggio Emilia. Reggio Emilia. Now, what specific skills are you targeting? That's number 2. What skills? Do you want the children to know how to read? Is it that, are you targeting reading skills? Are you targeting writing skills? Are you targeting practical life, cooking skills, washing skills? Are you targeting trying to make children develop focus and attention skills? What exactly are you targeting? It must show on your work. Are you targeting math skills? What is your topic? Like, I want to decorate this board. When children look at this board every time, what do I want them to learn from this board? I don't just want to hang the board there for the class to be fine. I want to achieve a purpose with that board. Now, it's either letter recognition, collaboration, or independent reading. If it's letter recognition, that is my aim, then I should not have more than A as in ant on this board. If it's letter recognition, every week what I should have is one letter, one single letter, A as in ant. When I see that I have achieved my goal, the following week or in 2 weeks time, I remove it as B as in book. So is my letter, this board will now become my letter identification board. The student age and developmental stage must be a factor. The student age and developmental stage, their age and their developmental stage must be a factor when you are decorating the classroom. Why should you put mobiles in the classroom of a 10-year-old? Is it Christmas? It's not necessary. Mobiles are not necessary in the classroom of a 10-year-old. Except if we say we are having a topic like maybe in their curriculum, they are talking about means of transportation. And then we are now looking at air transportation, things that fly, aeroplane, what is that thing that they used to go to moon? Parachute, spaceships. And you now tell them, maybe you now tell them to design it, build one from home. You gave them assignment to do it. They did it themselves. You want them to be happy, you and their project that they build. That one is different. But you just want to do general classroom decoration. You are starting a new term or a new session, then you put mobiles in the classroom of 10-year-olds. For what? People that are supposed to be looking at maths like this, you want them to be looking like this. But if you put it in the classroom of a 2-year-old, you know what's going to help the 2-year-old to do? It's going to help the 2-year-old to sleep when they are tired. Just like in their pram, their courts, they used to put all those things. If you put it on, when they are looking and they are tired, the thing is doing like this, they will sleep. It makes sense in that place. But in a 10-year-old class, grade 4, grade 5, what is your aim? You want them to sleep when they are supposed to be preparing for common entrance. Am I making sense? Yes. Okay. So you have to consider the student age and their developmental stage. Age 2 to 4 need more sensory hands-on elements. Define play areas and simple picture labels. That's just an example. You don't need to write that. You don't need to write that. I just cite an example. Now, age 5 to 7 benefits from a mixture of playful elements and academic anchors. You are going to get this handout, so don't be too critical. Benefit from a mix of playful elements and academic anchors like alphabet charts and number lines. Alphabet charts and number lines. Now, age 8 to 10 thrive with content-specific references. Content-specific references, project displays, like what I told you. You make them do projects in airspace and all these things. Project displays and spaces that encourage collaboration and critical thinking. You are supposed to have a table, like a science table. 4 or 5 of them can sit around on that table and start discussing about what is on that table. How did they get it? How many tires did they use? What is the speed limit? Because they are going higher. And the higher it goes, the more complex it becomes. Now, the physical space and layout. Consider the size of the room. Natural light sources. Look at the size of this room. If you remove this curtain, there is light. If you remove this curtain, there is light. If you remove this curtain, you know the how bright this place will be with electricity and the number of windows. Okay, imagine it's only one window that is in this big room. Only one window in this big room. And that window is not here. That window is not here. It's here in this corner. How will this room be? It will be dark and stuffy. It will be dark and stuffy. So all this has to go into consideration when you are decorating a room. Clutter versus stimulation. That's the next one. That was what I said the other time, that the school I went. Clutter. Some people actually clutter the room. Clutter versus stimulation. Or you can just say clutter stroke stimulation. The less is more principle. The less is more principle. Everything doesn't have to be inside the classroom for the class to be beautiful. Everything shouldn't be there. Everything. At the end of the day, in this room, this is a 2 horsepower AC. This AC, if all doors and windows are closed, it gets to the last room. That last room, you feel it there. What does that mean? That means if we want to use AC, we don't need more than 1 fan in each class. We don't need ceiling fan. I don't like ceiling fan. I don't like it. It gives me kata as a person. When I sit under ceiling fan, it gives me kata. I don't even want it around children because it can fall. I have seen ceiling fan fall from the ceiling. God forbid, what if a child is under? But AC is there. If we are not using AC, let's use a standing fan. All of these things have to be in consideration when you are decorating a classroom. They are part of the classroom. Now, instead of doing shelves that we go like this, that will occupy space, look at this shelf. Look at this shelf. Children's books can be there in layers. Even the teacher's own can be there. Everything the teacher and the child wants to keep can be, and it is not occupying space because it's just like this. Maximum you have 1 or 2 of this in a class. It's okay. It's okay because it's not supposed to be cluttered. I have gone to a school before that when I opened the store attached to the class, the teacher has about 4 shoes, her own shoe inside the school. I asked her, I said, is this place your shoe rack? How did you manage to get 4 shoes to school and you leave it there? 4 shoes. It's what you want to do, P. It's what you want to do. It's what. It is not right. Over-decorated classrooms can be overstimulating and distracting. Over-decorated classrooms can be overstimulating and distracting. They can be overstimulating and distracting. Hindering concentration, especially for children with sensory processing differences. Especially for children with sensory processing differences. Over-decorated classrooms, I'm going to read again. Over-decorated classrooms can be overstimulating and distracting, hindering concentration, especially for children with sensory processing differences. If you put a child that has autism in an overstimulating classroom, you will know the difference between 5 and 6, abi 6 and half a dozen, because their mood will go like this. Their mood will go like this. Aim for a balance where displays are purposeful and there is plenty of blank space for the eyes to rest. Plenty of blank space for the eyes to rest. Where a child will look, she will not see anything. There's no crime in having a wall that you will not see anything. Just blank space. At times when you are looking at blank space, you are the one that will be feeling it with the thoughts in your mind. You must not see things everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. When information is too much, it worries the brain. Too much information worries the brain. That is why on your social media spaces, you must limit the type of things you see. There are things I don't see on my social media space. No. I don't see anything violence. I don't see anything they are killing somebody. People will download video of where they are killing somebody. They are throwing tire on somebody's neck and burning him, and you are watching it. What's going to be happening to your brain after that? You will sleep. That girl, they are carrying a picture everywhere now. Justice for Ochanya. Justice for Ochanya. I read that girl's story 7 years ago when it first came out. The fact that 2 men were having sex with her through her anus and her vagina run me mad immediately. The only time I read it, that it made my mind like this. 8-year-old. 8. They are having sex with her in her vagina and her anus. 2 grown men, matured men. Oh. If that girl did not die, will she be normal? If she did not even die, will she live a normal life? Because the picture of that thing and the pain, tell me how it will not be painful for a child, even me, an adult, sure it will not be painful. Tell me how it will not be painful. Tell me how the pain will not give her psychiatric problem. 8 years old. And they did that for her for 5 years. From when she was 8 till she was 13. Until the where urine is coming out and where poo is coming out, everything jammed together. She's now leaking urine and poo uncontrollably before she died. And the people that did it are still walking about. That they bailed them. Bail. Shebi the girl spirit has rise again now. The whole Nigeria is shouting now. The daughter of that man
will be a victim of
that. The man's daughter, yes. The man that did it, the daughter posted, my dad and my brother are using 2 charging ports. My dad is using port A, my brother is using port B.
What is the port?
The girl's body.
The girl body now. And they will release such people. They will mingle again. And another girl will be their victim. Jehovah.
And he has a daughter.
He has a daughter and a son. Some people have animal instincts. A bit demonic instincts. Demonic instincts.
No, animal doesn't hurt each other. Animal cannot hurt each other.
Maybe they use that for ritual. Who knows?
It's not ritual. It's not ritual. They have. See, let me tell you, there are people who have unusual. Some human beings have unusual, sadistic sexual urge.
Man, he's drugs. So.
Let me tell you, it's not drugs. No, it's not drugs. Mr. Alade, it's not drugs. Let me give you an example. Can I have one house? I worshipped in a church where one of our choir members, this lady married like 2-3 years. Very beautiful, fine girl when she married somebody in the church. We just discovered this lady started getting lean. She started losing weight. What is wrong? She was not talking to anybody. When it got to a point, pastor and his wife had to engage her, called her privately and asked her, what is wrong with you? You want to die, me? That was when she opened her mouth and told pastor's wife that anytime her husband wants to have sex with her, if he does not finger her until blood will come out with his hand. He will use his hand to bring blood from inside her. In the name of finger. That it will be paining her. She will be screaming. She will use a pillow to block her mouth. You'll be telling her, sorry, Okudie, sorry. It's remaining small. Then why is she getting lean? She treats infection every month. That for the last 1 year she has been treating infection from the hand, from the wound inside. That place is a sensitive place. It's not a place you'll be a wound that's not healed. You put hand again. A wound that's not healed. You put hand on the sore again. It's like you are opening a sore every time. And after that, he will still penetrate her. He will still have sex with her.
With his son again.
Yes, now. He has not have sex. No, listen. It's not about she's a dummy. It is people like us that we say you have to stay in marriage. You guys don't divorce. Do this, that. Until, can I have one house? Until pastor called her parents and told her your daughter will die. This is what your daughter is going through. She will die.
Someone will go and tell the pastor will tell them to sit down there.
What happened to Osinachi?
Yes.
Abi Osinachi, what is her name?
Osinachi.
Oh.
Osinachi.
Did the pastor say is he here? He had now. They said she should maintain her marriage because she's a big person in the church, so that youth will not copy bad character. This I told my pastor few months ago. Sunday school, one topic was on marriage. They were saying boys should not go to girls' house, this one should not do this. They were saying all those things they used to say. One lady now stood up. She said a lady married a guy. They did not go to each other's house. They did the Christian marriage. By the time they enter, but that cannot do anything. The man does not even have erection.
Okay.
Pastor wanted to keep quiet. I said, don't keep quiet, oh. Stand up. Shebi, you see that you said they should not touch themselves. They should not go to each other's house. Oh yeah, now. Answer this one now.
So they don't go out together.
They must not touch.
They don't go out
Anytime they want to go out, they must go to Mr. Big and sit where everybody will see them. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Iron this one out. Na big matter.
Give us solution to this one. How do we test erection before they marry? Yes, now. Are you people? Are you people? You don't support sex. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Let's have one out. Let's have one out. We are discussing important thing here. Let's have one out. Confidence said they should go and do tests. She doesn't support sex before marriage. Abeg o, Madam Confidence. The fact that they went to do tests, the thing stand. E mean say the man sabi do.
If he stand,
I said that one o. Lie.
So far there is an erection.
Lie.
So far there is an erection.
Alalade, Mrs. Alala.
You will accept it like that. You will be enjoying it every
You
5 minutes and 10 minutes.
thank God these girls you have. Tell them this thing now. Tell them this thing. I have a friend. Can I have one house? Can I have one house? I have a friend. I'm not lying. This thing, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. Now she has relocated abroad because she was frustrated. Can I have one house? This woman was frustrated from like 3 years into the marriage, and they stayed together for like 25 years. I can beat my chest to tell you that right from when that marriage was like 10 years, they stopped having intercourse. They stopped completely. They were living in the same house, but they were strangers. Nothing like that was joining them. She's my friend. Why? This is how Oga knows how to romance. Come close. I'm not joking, no. I'm not joking, no. That's what the wife told me. Oh. He will off the light, and you must not see him. He must off light. They must off light, and he will do like this. Romance are finished. Romance are finished. Oh yeah, open. You stand up. We don't finish. Everybody don't go.
Oh God.
That's all. I'm not joking.
He needs
training.
Which training? Which training? Somebody that they said they should come out, go and see counselor. He said he's not going. Somebody they said go and see counselor. He said he's not going. He said she's not ashamed to discuss that type of thing outside.
The problem is there are people that have remained traditional even in their life.
So you see now.
So from there you know that you are no longer
and then you are now telling a woman, stay there. That's your husband. Stay there. Stay in bondage.
no, you can't. They encourage them now.
Bondage. A lot of women are in bondage. Oh. Maybe you don't hear now. Majority of us are not saying the truth. I am of the school of thought that check everything before you enter. Check am, touch am, self, touch am like this. let you open your mouth. Dickiness.
Please, hello.
Can we have one out?
As it is in man, so it is in some women.
Of course,
Do
of
you
course.
know there are some people that are complaining that they are not staying long, maybe a minute.
Uh-huh.
There are also women
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't want longer.
Yes, now.
Example is me.
Yes, now. And let me tell you,
somebody like that.
the
So
biggest,
I don't even want
one of the biggest problem
they are
in
comfortable to
one of the biggest problem in marriage is sexual compatibility.
Don't stay long.
You are not enjoying it. That's why you are saying they should not stay long. Madam, go and sit down. You not enjoy am. Opo Daddy, you not enjoy am.
If you stay long, Mama, if you stay long, it will be paining me.
No, it will not pay you. Oh. They say if you enjoy it, you tell your guy not to stop.
Why will I say stop?
Because you are enjoying it.
You did this one, sir.
Like that.
You not go do that.
Thank you.
Can we have one house? Can we have one house? Please, please, please. Listen.
Enjoy the sex. But when you have gotten to your climax, you are the one to tell him. Even if he releases, you'll be angry that why did you release so early?
Yes.
So let's say the truth. So you need to enjoy it. Have a free mind. Settle your mind. When your mind is not free, you will not enjoy it.
Stop doing that.
Even if
Maybe he didn't teach me well.
They said, she has said the truth. Listen. She said she has said the truth. Can I have one house, Mrs. Momo?
He didn't teach me well.
She said he disvirgined me.
Maybe
He didn't teach me well.
Maybe no, because of what you said.
One at a time. One at a time.
Knowledge you have.
Let's have one at a time. We are doing classroom decoration. Oh yeah, guys, go back to our classroom decoration.
See, this thing we are saying is somebody's prayer point.
Yes,
somebody answer to prayer. So let's not be as if it's not good. It's somebody's.
Can I have one house? Can I have one house? Hello, anybody you want to be with must be teachable. Anybody you want to be with must be teachable, both sex. If you are with somebody that is not teachable, you are going to suffer in that marriage. Wetin be climax? You go no climax sef? Shall you go no climax?
You didn't get the one.
Even if you have, you can have it 100 times, but you still be there. Like if you just
That you didn't have.
Do you know there are millions of women that have never reached climax before in lovemaking? They don't even know what is called orgasm. They don't know. They don't know.
And I have 4 children. I'll be irritated that you are on top of me. Please shift.
And let me tell you, excuse me, do you know that one of the greatest problem in marriage is lack of sexual compatibility? See, let me tell you, if you see partners, couples that have sexual compatibility, they might be having more problems, like accommodation problem, financial problem, this one problem. You will not know. You will think they are a happy couple because of that sexual compatibility. When both of them knows that when I see him, when he sees me, I get satisfaction, they will not break up. If the whole world asks them to break up, they will not break up, because sex is spiritual. Sex is spiritual. Let me tell you.
Pastor, tell us.
I'm telling you, listen. Sex is spiritual. Now listen. If you have ever had a first love, you are with somebody, you knew somebody, you are with somebody before you married. You had a first love. You engage in sexual activities together. If both of you marry and go different locations, the day you people will see yourself for the first time, if you are not careful, you will have sex again. You will have sex again. It's not that you want to marry each other, but that connection. Now imagine that it is both of you that married. That bind is there. That is the reason why pastors and spiritual people always say don't have sex before marriage, because sex is a covenant. Once you enter that covenant, if you are not careful, you will not be able to be free from it. Secondly, sex is a covenant because the moment you start having sex with somebody, every problem that person has, health-wise, spiritually, physically, becomes your problem. You will share it. You understand? So, but unfortunately, we are in an environment where we don't even want to talk about sex. Women, when we get to a place now, like it's Charlie Pearl now, she never opened her mouth since we don't talk this sex thing. See her mouth, see the way she do her mouth. Now this one where we are Ankara, beside you, see her. They will not talk. So how will they learn? And it's not our fault, it's our mothers. You will talk about sex.
Africans.
You will talk about sex. It's culture. Wrong culture. Talk to them.
And that's why we're telling the children, our children now, about
This is what you know.
They will shame you. They will shame you. Please, let's hear what she's saying. Let it be one person at a time, please. We are learning.
You're not, yeah, like, there's some certain things. I think that we're all mature then. Once we get married, there are some certain things we culturally is inbuilt.
Please, can you help me remove that bag?
Culturally is inbuilt into us that once we are married, no third party should know what is happening in the home. It's just there. Like nobody tells you that. It's just inbuilt there. So when things start happening in home, especially when it comes to this, when you're having issues with your husband concerning finances, you find it easy to tell your friend, this man does not give me money. But when you start having issues with sex with your husband, nobody says anything. You keep quiet. I'm talking, there's this lady that I knew. She said that she got married before. We're all age before. She got married probably 5-6 years before us and everything. Right from the probably when they started living together, when she was talking her experience, if I remember it, tears comes to my eyes. But these are the people that you say that yes, you are all age mates, but they got married early, had their babies quite early. So you look up to them like, if I have issues, so I can go and tell them, and I can go and meet her for contact. We're just having a talk, just a slight talk, and she's just busted out saying some certain things that, for me, from that day, I became scared, not of the lady, but of the man. This man wants to sleep with his wife, ties the lady to bed.
BDS, bang, bang, bang. Yes. Let's hear. Oh, let us hear.
A punishment. Probably if there's a misunderstanding, he sees it as a punishment for the lady. And for her, she can't tell anyone. Hearing it alone, like the way you all heard it, and you're like, I. Now imagine if it's happening to you. Who are you going to tell? Who are you going to tell?
I will tell you. How will she speak up? What are you talking about? I'm not
Let's hear. Wait now. Let her finish.
Now, when such things happen, you find it so difficult, especially when you don't have probably close ones around you. You find it very difficult to like express yourself. Now me, I will always say the first thing you do, the first thing you always do, yes, we call on God, we pray on God, we surround ourselves with favor, we surround ourselves with grace and everything. When such things happen, it doesn't matter the stigma that will come with it.
Speak out.
Please just speak out.
Speak out.
Speak out. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day,
Speak out.
it's the person that will suffer. Yes. It doesn't matter the kind of stigma that will come with it because as I'm feeling now, I'm having goosebumps all over me.
That's it.
There are a lot of things that happen that we ladies, it is still within us.
Yes.
We don't say it. Now imagine if she has not shared it. Somebody else is going through that, or even probably worse than that. The person will keep quiet. Yes. Now she has said it. Somebody has me too. This and this and this is happening. This and this, and this is how news of crazy things is now coming out on the table for everyone to know that it happens. But it all starts with us. Is we like ourselves. Nobody that probably I don't know like every other person. Probably like let me just divide it into two. Maybe half of us got married as virgins, the rest got married as maybe we had sex before marriage. Now those of us that got married as virgin, maybe you enter and there's some certain things that are happening. You can't even share it with anyone.
Because you may thought it's normal.
Because probably it's normal or you have
Whoever you talk to first when you have a problem matters. Whoever you talk to, who do you talk to first? Whoever you talk to first can destroy your life.
Yes.
And tell you, that's how men does. Don't talk, don't keep quiet.
Everybody have their own.
Pastors. So many pastors, they have voice to keep women in bondage.
Yes, now because that is what
So
they tell
many,
them.
not all of them.
So many, not all of
I
them.
have some
oh.
pastors that will tell you if you keep quiet, you will die.
So many.
They'll keep preaching.
That is what you are telling. That's what God they are telling you. Who are you talking to? If you are looking at CAC pastors, for example, let me tell you, even CAC pastors. If you are talking about my CAC pastors, half of CAC pastors are illiterate. Half of CAC pastors are illiterate. How do you go and meet an illiterate to give you advice? Somebody that is not ruling his house. You want him to give you advice to rule your home. How is he ruling his home? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? The person you are talking to.
Might be having it too.
I'm having a problem, personal problem now. My daughter is sick, she's in the hospital. I was listening to Prophet Taiwo Ojo yesterday. I follow him on Facebook. I follow him, his prayers and everything, every day. I follow his prayers. His ministration yesterday was on fear. Fear not. That was the topic, fear not. I was driving to Ikotu to get something. That man talked to a stage. I started feeling it in me that, okay, this is what you're afraid of, actually. And so, he said, why should you entertain fear? What problem will fear solve in all this problem? Is it fear that will give you money? Is it fear that will remove the problem? Is it fear that will make the person, instead of you to be afraid, pray, sit down, talk to people, find solution, read books. Don't go and sit down in the corner and keep crying until your eyes will start going blind. There are solutions to so many problems you have right beside you, but because you will not talk, you are ashamed. If they hear, how will they feel? Are you the first person that will happen to in this world? Let's go on break and come back by 10 after 12, and then we'll finish this. If you have problems, talk to people. You might not talk to everybody. Before you talk to people, study the person you want to talk to. Study the person. There are people that can actually help you. There are people that can solve problems for you. Some people cannot give you money. But when the advice they will even give you, it will calm you.
Give you hope.
Thank you.
Then
Please let me come,
thing,
Mr. Lighton.
we have a lot of books. Marrying as a virgin is not a bad thing. It's wonderful. But before you get married, there are a lot of counseling you should go through that they will tell you those things that you will experience when you get married, when you start having sex. A lot of things the way you respond to them, the way you react to whatever comes your way. You have a lot of books, you have a lot of people, you have a lot of therapists that can teach you and help you. So, but if you don't speak out, if you don't ask, then when you are in an environment that those people, maybe your pastors, your uncle, your mom, your dad, your aunt, are those people, sorry to say, maybe old school kind of style.
I'm telling you,
that will tell
some
you,
of the wrong people to talk to are even family members.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
There are some things that will happen to me. I can't tell family.
Please.
I can't tell family. It's better for you to even go outside and talk to a stranger.
It's even better people that does not know you, but you know you have met with them. You know they carry what you want. Talk to them. Open up to them. Then they can give you a wonderful advice. Pray about it. Maybe Muslim or Christian. Pray about it and take a positive step instead of you dying in silence.
Secretly.
Don't we help us?
Mr. Lighton, where is Mr. Lighton? Come and end this thing. We went to marital advice.